I'm Anthony Robin, but you can call me Tony. If you get a chill down your spine at the mention of the big bad I said no, then maybe you remember Stop It and Tidy Up. Stop It and Tidy Up was a 1988 cartoon set in the land of Do As You're Told. Each episode focused on a character named after a phrase that parents often say to small children. For example, the two B's, behave and be quiet. And of course, the one that everyone remembers and fears, the big bad I said no. The show focused on the title characters, Stop It and Tidy Up. Tidy Up is a tall, purple creature who lives in a house with a lovely garden. Across the bridge from him lives Stop It, a short, hyperactive, troublesome fuzzball who lives in the dump. Stop It and Tidy Up have a short adventure with one of the characters named in the introduction in every episode.
Here's all their friends. Comb your hair, wash your face, and hurry up. Go and play with his favourite toy. And poor little, calm down, a nasty little not now. The two B's, behave and be quiet. Sleepio, go to bed. And don't do that. Take care. Eat your greens. Clean your teeth. And the big, bad, I said no.
Stop It and Tidy Up was produced by CMBT Animation. They're best known for their claymation work, The Trapdoor. You can see my video on The Trapdoor with more information about CMBT Animation linked in the description below. 13 5-minute episodes of Stop It and Tidy Up were produced. They were first shown on the BBC in 1988 and were repeated throughout the 90s. Stop It and Tidy Up is a mixture of cell and cutout animation. This was faster than the claymation process that was used for The Trapdoor and allowed CMBT Animation to produce an episode in 10 days as opposed to the 2 weeks it took them to do Trapdoor. Brain and Mills talk about the animation process in a short documentary made for the BBC and again in an episode of Rolf's Cartoon Corner. This was before we knew about the problems with Rolf Harris. The effect of this animation reminds me a lot of old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. They even gave Tidy Up a big necktie, reminiscent of the big collars and necklaces Hanna-Barbera characters would wear to hide the fact that only their heads were animated. The world of Do As You're Told is big and bold and colourful, as are the characters. The problem is, sometimes the characters don't stand out from the backgrounds. But this might just be my old eyes, because I've noticed this problem with some modern shows as well. The episodes are narrated by Terry Wogan. The characters themselves don't talk, but communicate through a series of grunts, squeaks and moans that were provided by one of the animators, Terry Brain. Terry Wogan had an extensive career outside of Stop It and Tidy Up. He presented morning radio with his show Wake Up to Wogan. He had various television chat shows that bore his name. He presented Blankety Blank from 1979 until 1983. He presented Eurovision from 1980 until 2008, and he presented Children in Need from its first broadcast in 1980 until he was no longer able to continue due to ill health in 2015. He had numerous other radio and television appearances, and he was knighted in 2005, making him Sir Terry Wogan. His gentle Irish tones guide us through each episode of Stop It and Tidy Up. Sir Terry Wogan delivers an enthusiastic and engaging narration which is perfect for telling stories to small children. I do find some of the grunts and noises made by the other characters in the show distracting, especially the honking noise made by Tidy Up when he's frustrated. Stop It and Tidy Up received partial funding from the Tidy Britain group, later known as Keep Britain Tidy. Because of this, I assumed there would be a stronger environmental message throughout the show, such as in the Wombles. However, apart from the Tidy Britain card at the end of the show, there is no obvious anti-litter messaging throughout the show. Stop It does live in a dump, but it's never implied that it's a fly tipping site, and nobody complains about the rubbish there. In fact, Stop It likes it. In another episode, they do find that a road has been built over Tidy Up's favourite picnic ground. However, the show just shrugs this off, and that's more of a planning issue than a litter issue anyway. The music in the introduction to the show is Follow the Leader, taken from the Spectrum Mood Library. Books and other merchandise were available for the show. 12 tie-in books were produced, each based on an episode of the TV show, and an annual was released in 1990. All 13 episodes of the show were released on VHS in 1988, and a DVD was released in 2004. At the moment, I cannot find Stop It and Tidy Up on any streaming services. Best part of the show is definitely its concept and characters. I assume that the land of Do As You Told is a joke based off of Enid Blyton's Land of Do As You Please that was found at the top of the faraway tree in her popular novels. Do As You Told seems to be a small corner of our world, as there are human children in one episode and the dump where Stop It lives is made of human rubbish. Stop It and Tidy Up is aimed at a younger audience than The Trapdoor. The stories are simpler and they don't subvert expectations or have twists. Despite the clever concepts, the show never really feels like it lives up to its potential. Perhaps if it had a second series to flesh things out more. Despite the clever concept, the stories are the weakest part of the show. There's not a lot here to entertain adults. However, the bright animation, clever character design, and most importantly, Sir Terry Wogan's delivery means there's plenty here to engage small children. In fact, several review sites mention small children enjoying the show even in recent years. So, 13 episodes, only 5 minutes each? Let's have a closer look. Oh, and if you're enjoying the video so far, give us a like. It's YouTube after all. Episode 1. Be quiet and behave. It's going to rain in the land of Do As You're Told, and unfortunately, Tidy Up's roof gets caught in the feet of Be Quiet and flown over to the dump. Tidy Up goes to look for his roof, and while he's looking, he accidentally squashes Stoppit with a teapot. Stoppit's not very happy about that, so he blocks the bridge, preventing Tidy Up from going home. Then Tidy Up has one of his clever ideas. Tidy Up will have several clever ideas throughout the show. He catches his roof in Be Quiet's feet again, so he can ride it back to his house. Stoppit sees this and gets jealous, so he catches the teapot in Behave's feet and also goes for a ride. Being harassed by Stoppit, Be Quiet drops Tidy Up. Luckily, his roof lands back on his house. Behave takes Stoppit back to the dump, but unfortunately, the teapot smashes Stoppit's house just as it starts to rain. End of episode. Tidy Up is wearing his classic red and blue tie in this episode. This first episode introduces us to Stoppit and Tidy Up and shows us that they're the classic comedy duo, with Tidy Up being tall and thin and Stoppit being the short, round, hyperactive, troublesome one. Episode 2. Eat Your Greens. Tidy Up is gardening. He makes lots of lovely flowers, but Stoppit is jealous of Tidy Up's garden. Stoppit goes back and finds he has a weed. Then along comes Eat Your Greens. Eat Your Greens is a small frog-like creature who will eat anything plant-based. He eats Stoppit's weed, and that gives Stoppit a wicked idea. While Tidy Up is sleeping, Stoppit opens the gate to his garden. He pushes Eat Your Greens inside so that he'll eat all of Tidy Up's plants. And he does. Stoppit then wakes Tidy Up to show him his ruined garden. Did I mention these guys are supposed to be friends? Tidy Up is annoyed and puts a big gherkin on top of Stoppit. These stripy plants are gherkins, by the way, the main source of food in Do As You're Told. Now Stoppit looks like a gherkin and he'll have to run from Eat Your Greens if he doesn't want to be eaten. End of episode. Tidy Up was wearing a daisy pattern tie in this episode. The biggest issue I have with the show so far is that Stoppit and Tidy Up don't seem to be great friends. They seem more like neighbours from hell. Episode 3. Comb Your Hair. It's a lovely day in Do As You're Told, and Stoppit and Tidy Up are going for a picnic. They catch Comb Your Hair so that they can ride him to the picnic ground. Comb Your Hair is a cow-like creature with a big matted mass of unkempt red hair. Once they catch him, Stoppit and Tidy Up ride to the picnic ground. They go past the sit-downs, which are a creature that don't make it into the introductory roll call. They're a little bit creepy, and they kind of remind me of the Studio Ghibli Kodama. Stoppit and Tidy Up also pass Go and Play, who we'll be seeing in later episodes. On the way, Comb Your Hair falls off several cliffs because he can't see where he's going with his long, unkempt hair. Although I don't know why Tidy Up couldn't have warned him about the cliffs coming up. When they get to the picnic ground, a road has been built over the top of it. But the show shrugs this off, and the episode ends with Comb Your Hair eating all the sandwiches. It was nice to see Stoppit and Tidy Up getting along in this episode. Tidy Up even helps Stoppit to calm down when he has one of his meltdowns. Tidy Up was wearing a plain white tie in this episode. Episode 4. Wash Your Face. It's been raining in the land of Do As You're Told, so Wash Your Face is out jumping in muddy puddles. Problem is, he's splashing everyone, including Tidy Up's washing, twice. Wash Your Face is a short, pear-like creature. He's always very dirty and wearing welly boots. Stoppit and Tidy Up set a trap for Wash Your Face, which is one of Tidy Up's clever ideas. They dig a deep hole and fill it with water so it looks like a normal puddle. Ah, the Vicar of Dibley trap. Stoppit and Tidy Up give Wash Your Face a forced bath, and once he's clean, we see that he's yellow with pink boots. End of episode. It was nice to see Stoppit and Tidy Up getting on in this episode, and I would say this is one of the better episodes. There's a setup of them having a problem, and they work together to resolve it. Tidy Up was wearing a zebra striped tie in this episode, and on his washing line, we saw many other tie designs. Keep an eye on this colourful one. We'll be seeing it again later. Episode 5. Go and Play. Go and Play wants to play football, so he gets all the residents of Do As You're Told together. Well, everyone except for the two Bs and Take Care. Go and Play is a pale green creature who always has some toys with him. Sir Terry tells us that he's happy, but he always looks sad and wistful to me. All the characters play a football match. Sort of. Tidy Up referees. Stoppit keeps picking up the ball. The big bad I Said No squashes him. Clean Your Teeth does some keepy uppies. Stay Calm is too afraid to even kick the ball. But it's nice to see them all playing together. Eventually, they all end up in a big heap, and the episode just sort of ends. Tidy Up is wearing a red and green tie in this episode. Episode 6. I Said No. All the residents of Do As You're Told have been gathering gherkins for a big gherkin feast, but the big bad I Said No comes and steals all the gherkins for himself. The big bad I Said No is a large red creature who lives in a tree stump by some brambles. He keeps Not Now as a pet. Tidy Up and Stoppit sneak into the stump to try and steal back the gherkin, and when the big bad I Said No turns up, Tidy Up steps backwards into the gherkins, which fall on I Said No, trapping him. Stoppit and Tidy Up grab as many gherkins as they can carry, and everyone ends up having a big gherkin feast together anyway. Tidy Up kind of solves this episode by accident, and I think it would have been better if the whole team had come together to work against I Said No. Tidy Up wears both a smiley face tie in this episode and a bow tie with stars on it. Episode 7. Hurry Up. Tidy Up's grass is too long and needs to be cut. Hurry Up comes and cuts the grass for him, but when he does, it reveals a naughty nest. The naughties are these purple and yellow creatures that we see throughout the show. They just pop up every now and again. Unfortunately, Tidy Up touches one, and this means he's going to catch naughty pox. Given that naughty pox comes from contact with a naughty, I'm surprised that the residents of Do As You're Told aren't more concerned about the fact that they're everywhere. Stoppit has to go and get a sit down so they can use his magic to cure Tidy Up. Hurry Up helps him get to the sit down ground. While they're away, Tidy Up swells up and then turns purple and yellow and starts bouncing around like a naughty. Stoppit and Hurry Up bring back a sit down, and its magic cures Tidy Up. Tidy Up decides that he'll never touch a naughty again, but he didn't touch it on purpose, it was an accident. I think that the people of Do As You Please need to get an exterminator in to deal with this naughty problem. Tidy Up is wearing a white tie in this episode. Episode 8. Calm Down. It's a very windy day in the land of Do As You're Told. Bits of rubbish and Calm Down are being blown everywhere. Calm Down has no house to shelter from the wind in, but I think he'd be better off if he dropped the umbrella, which seems to be causing a lot of his problems. Calm Down is a small creature, full of nervous energy and always clutching that umbrella. He gets blown to stop its dump, at the same time as a broken toy house gets blown there. This gives Tidy Up one of his clever ideas. Then Calm Down blows away again. He blows past the bees, past Go and Play, and past the big bad I Said No's tree stump. He lands out in a field where some children are playing and hides in a tin can. Then the tin can gets kicked all the way back to Tidy Up's house. Luckily, Tidy Up has just finished fixing the toy house, and now Calm Down has somewhere to live. This is the episode which has human children in it, which shows that the land of Do As You're Told must be a part of our world. Tidy Up is wearing his smiley face tie in this episode. Episode 9. Don't Do That. Tin Can is walking around in Stoppit's dump. Stoppit gets on top and takes a ride over to Tidy Up's house. Tidy Up is making a table so he can sit outside and eat his gherkin sandwiches. Tidy Up shakes the tin to see what was inside, and out of his shell comes Don't Do That. Don't Do That runs up the top of a tall gherkin and starts throwing seeds at Stoppit and Tidy Up has one of his clever ideas. While Tidy Up distracts Don't Do That, Stoppit saws down the gherkin. This brings down Don't Do That, but it crushes Tidy Up's table. Stoppit jumps on Don't Do That to stop him coming back out the shell, but Don't Do That just runs off with Stoppit. But it's okay, because Tidy Up can use the base of the gherkin to eat his gherkin sandwiches at. It's nice that this is another episode where Stoppit and Tidy Up work together and actually act like they're friends. Tidy Up is wearing his red and blue tie in this episode. Episode 10. Go to Bed. Go to Bed is sleeping in a large flower that Tidy Up has grown. Tidy Up doesn't like that and kicks Go to Bed out. Go to Bed is a pale white creature who is always yawning and looking for somewhere to go to sleep. Go to Bed tries sleeping in different places around Do As You're Told, but the other residents keep waking him up. Eventually he tries sleeping in the dump, but he nudges the TV and causes it to turn on. The TV is showing Derek Strong and the Space Martians, which is everyone's favourite cartoon, and they all come to watch. Even the big bad I Said No. While they're distracted, Go to Bed sneaks back into Tidy Up's garden and goes to sleep in his flower. The best part of this episode is definitely the cartoon of Derek Strong. It looks like it was inspired by the Flash Gordon serials. I'd like to see a full cartoon of this, and I think maybe they did make one. Tidy Up was wearing his daisy tie in this episode. Episode 11. Say please, say thank you. Tidy Up has been out collecting gherkins, but he falls down a hole in the dump. He shouts for help, but Stoppit can't get him out by himself, so goes to find someone to help him. While he's in the hole, Tidy Up finds Say Please and Say Thank You. Say Please and Say Thank You is a two-faced plant-like creature. They know a way out of the hole, but they want some of Tidy Up's gherkins. In fact, they want all of his gherkins. Meanwhile, no one's going to help Stoppit get Tidy Up out of his hole. They're all too wrapped up in their own business. I had the impression that Tidy Up was quite a helpful chap in the land of Do As You're Told, so I don't know why no one's going to help him. Once they've eaten all of Tidy Up's gherkins, Say Please and Say Thank You show him a way to get out of the hole, and they just happen to come out by a big gherkin patch. Tidy Up is going to make gherkin pie for all his friends. Well, I wouldn't be too quick to do that, Tidy Up. It's not like any of them were going to help you get out the hole. Tidy Up is wearing his red and blue tie in this episode. Episode 12. Clean your teeth. Stop it and tidy up. Go to visit Clean Your Teeth. Clean Your Teeth is a yellow creature with a huge game show smile who walks with a swagger. Tidy Up likes Clean Your Teeth because he can do magic. Stop It doesn't like Clean Your Teeth because he thinks he's a show-off. While they're at Clean Your Teeth's, it begins to snow. Clean Your Teeth makes a sledge for himself and Tidy Up, but he doesn't make one for Stop It. Well, I think we know why Stop It doesn't like Clean Your Teeth. Tidy Up is wearing his smiley face tie in this episode. Episode 13. Take Care. It's birthday day in the land of Do As You're Told, and everyone gets a present. Take Care has to deliver them. Take Care is a bird creature. Sort of. He looks rather bedraggled and always struggles to fly. Take Care delivers everyone's presents, but he delivers the wrong present to everybody. Tidy Up has to get everyone together to make sure they have the right presents. I like seeing the reactions of the residents of Do As You're Told getting the wrong presents, especially the big bad I Said No getting the small pink umbrella, and Stay Calm getting the Jack in the Box. Tidy Up's new tie looks rather like the one he already had in episode 4, Wash Your Face. In this episode, he's wearing his starry bow tie. So, does Stop It and Tidy Up hold up? Not for the adult audience. If you are going to rewatch this show, I would do it with your own children, or perhaps a very young family member. There's only 65 minutes of material, and the bright colours and narration are quite pleasant to watch. It's just a shame that the storylines don't really hold up. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have another one on the Trapdoor, which was also by CMBT Entertainment, and I think I'm going to do another video on Bump the Elephant, although that was also made for a younger audience. Thanks for watching, guys.